Thank you. Welcome, Sasha.
Thank you. Thank you.
What do you think?
Alhamdulillah.
How is the way you want to come?
I was very good, very good. Alhamdulillah, this time it was no raining, so I managed my way perfectly.
Excellent. Please have a seat.
Thank you, thank you.
My name is Majed. I'm the cluster front office manager. I will do the interview for you. Before we start, you would like to get any refreshment to juice or
right.
coffee if you like?
All right, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you.
By the way, this is my business card.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, we'll start the interview. We'll start the interview to be a couple of questions about your experience. It will take around 20 minutes.
Sure.
Okay, after that we'll give a space for you if you want to ask any questions.
Definitely.
Okay. Okay, Asif. How do you maintain the checks? How do you maintain checks and balance on colleagues' performance? Your colleagues' performance in your previous job or your current job?
Current job or previous job, we have a checklist. We have a different level of people working with us, receptionists, agents, supervisors, and deputy managers. All of them have been given certain tasks, and there's a set checklist per shift that has been distributed. And it is also monitored by me, being the duty manager, finally, that all the checks and all the tasks that have been assigned to the morning shift or evening shift has been followed, and due diligence done by the supervisor or not. And this is how we proceed with the normal operation.
By the way, I'm taking the notes for only to don't forget the important things.
Sure, no problem.
Okay. You was in. I see in your CV, you studied the business. You have a bachelor degree in business.
Yes.
Okay. In London, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why did you enroll at your university?
At the time when I got enrolled while I was studying a bachelor's, this specific university was in top 15 universities in the world in the discipline of business management. So I did wanted to be part of a team or part of the university where I graduated from. So this was a entire reason.
It was one of the top 15.
Top 15. Also,
Excellent.
a couple of my friends were there as
Great.
well. So yes.
Yeah. You are so lucky you were there.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Asif, can you take me through an example of implementing a new idea which was shared by your team, and how you did you go about it?
There has been a lot of occasions, a lot of ideas that has been brought forward to us. But one specific idea that we had a small time back, I like this idea because it overall improved the efficiency of the operation that we are working in. It was to do, it's a small thing. I mean, we have registration cards for the guests when they come and register with us as well. Before that, we used to have the drawers on a very ground level, and there were at times where the paper, the registration card used to get lost, or we didn't used to find it, or there was always used to be a problem in the drawer itself. The team actually suggested the idea that rather than being in the ground, we can ask our engineering team to build up a rack on drawers. In this way, it will be very accessible for everybody, and then there will be slots for each tower in each room, because before it was one rack and all the towers and all the room numbers were combined. So they suggested that we should have different towers and each floor of that tower to be there, which actually is a very good idea, helped us improve the operation. We didn't had any missing documents since that as well, and I really appreciate the team for that.
Okay. When this was?
This was at my last workplace almost about a year back. Almost about a year.
Where exactly?
In Hilton, when I used to work at Hilton.
Okay. What was your role exactly there?
My role actually was to supervise the whole thing. The idea was brought forward by the team. Then we consulted our engineering in charge, and they came. They sat with us. They took our point of concerns, our notes, what exactly they wanted to with us. Then they prepared a sample draw for us. We took it. We involved the supervisors and the guys that actually led the idea. We showed them that this is how it's going to be placed. They were happy with it. We were happy with it. And then it went to the implementation stages.
Okay, then what's happening?
After that, as I said in the beginning, I mean, the issues that we were having before, where we used to have the lost passport cases or lost registration cards. That thing completely abolished, and we used to have very smooth cooperation.
Okay. Okay, Asif. What step have you taken to develop the skills of people in your department?
Steps. Normally, we have. I generally supervise the supervisors that we have over there, whether it's a new hire or whether it's previous people. At the start of the year or the mid of the year, we
Yes.
have our key performance objectives that are assigned to them. That these are your targets, whether you want to distribute it quarterly or half yearly or yearly, it's entirely up to them as well. And then we assign those targets for them, and then the targets are normally our revenue and social media segment. Also, there's upselling, and then there's an enrollment as well. So I assign them as well, and I follow their progress on how they're doing on like a 2 weekly basis. If there is no progress on any segment, then I make a follow-up on a weekly basis as well. I try to normally every second or third day try to sit down with them, try to spend like 15-20 minutes with them to know if they are going according to plan, or if they're having some problems. They can always consult me, and then we can try to improvise the procedure. So these are the normal steps that we take.
He was the one who was following up with them and you were spending 15 minutes each time.
15 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on the need of the person that is there. Me personally, I was doing it, yes.
Okay, and in the end, what's the result?
The result basically, I mean, even if I look at my current workplace or the previous workplace, all the objectives that were assigned to the relevant supervisors as well, we have actually achieved it almost. We are about to close our year this year, but we have achieved our targets 1 month prior to the year. And this is, I believe, it's to do with the follow-up that I do, and definitely the efforts that the team does, and they take it very seriously. They come to me if they have any issues, any problems, if there are any hurdles they're having on the process. So
great,
it's
amazing. I like it actually.
Thank you.
Okay, Asif. For me, I finish my questions. Do you have any question you would like to ask?
No. Thank you. Thank you.
No.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and we'll call you back after 7 working days. HR team will contact you.
Sure.
Okay. For that. Do you know the way we're?
I'm all right. I know.
You know.
The way they came in.
Okay. Thank
It
you.
was a
Nice to
pleasure.
meet you.
Same here. Same
Okay.
here. It was a pleasure.
Pleasure to us.
Thank you. Thank you.